We've arrived at Butte. Small parking area just up the road on the left. We missed it first time we went by because it's kind of hard to see. Ended up turning around, coming back. Also discovered that we need at least the sign says we need a Discover Pass to park here. Probably nobody checking, but we're going to go ahead and buy one. It's $11.50, and we'll write the receipt number on a piece of paper and stick it in our windshield because we don't have a printer with us. And then we'll hit the trail. Also a restroom here, which is good. Apparently this is the start of the trail. Big mountain. Quite a difference between today and the other day when we were in Paradise and it was 38 degrees and raining. It's a beautiful day, warm today. Perfect blue skies and dry, thank God. It's a pretty smooth trail. If it stays like this, I think it'll be a pretty easy hike. That's our parking area down there. We saw some mountain bikers going by on mountain bikes. Pretty impressive for a 1,000-foot climb. So apparently there's another trail you can take from the parking lot that goes around this little hill here and around this lake that you see and kind of back. It's a little shorter hike that some people do. Continuing our hike on to Butte. We're about 1.5 miles in. Beautiful views, kind of switchbacking back and forth. Seeing a lot of crickets and grasshoppers and a bit of scat along the trail. Some of it's obviously horse, but some of the rest of it we can't identify, so we're gonna take some pictures and look it up when we get back to our accommodations. We looked it up and we think perhaps some of the scat we're seeing is just dogs, but it also could be coyotes. Interesting. Interesting, we came across some old farm equipment and a corral over there. Wonder if it's ever been used recently. Doesn't look like it. Certainly looks like this hasn't been used in a long time. Just past the abandoned ranch or whatever it was, the trail kind of leads down back to a roadway, so we weren't sure we were on the right path, but Ray checked his all trails and it looks like it's correct, so we're gonna currently walk on the road for a short distance and then get back on the trail again. Birch trees are first shade that we've encountered on the hike. A little clump of trees here. Here at the start of the trail. The trail picks up again. are we going way up on the top of that peak there?
No, it comes back around. This is the Butte.
Okay, so we're not going over there. We're going up there.
Going up there? Fireworks.
Oh, that's a wasp. But there's lots of crickets and grasshoppers. You may not be able to see it in the video, but there's flying everywhere in front of us. Trail gets kind of narrow here, and we're walking through a big grassy field. Not sure if this is wheat or just grass, but it's kind of pretty. Very open, very quiet, except for our footsteps and me talking now and then. Up on a little wooded section with some shade, which is a nice relief. Not that hot today, but when you're marching uphill, it feels a little warm. Almost to the top. I think up there somewhere. Our final push up a little bit of a steep grade to what we think is the top of the Butte.
I think that's the sign.
Saw a marker behind us, which we thought might be it, but there's still some uphill to go. Hopefully some great views at the top. Coming up to the top, I think we made it.
Made it to the top. It is beautiful. We're just outside of North Cascades National Park, Washington. This hike was 5 miles, 1,100 foot elevation. It's beautiful.
We had a little snack at the top and rested up, and we're starting our descent. So a few places along this trail are a little steep, but most of it, the grade is gentle enough that it's a fairly easy walk up, and when you go down, you're not beating up your knees and ankles on a steep downward slope. There's a little bit right at the top that's steep, but with the switchbacks and everything, it's a pretty easy walk, not too tough on your joints. Helicopter in the distance, but we can't see it yet. It sounds like it's coming right at us. What are you doing, Sue?
Hiking the beautiful outskirts of the North Cascades. Beautiful day. It's great.
So we finished our hike. 5.1 miles, about 1,100 feet in elevation change. It was a beautiful day. We're at the parking lot now, gonna have a little snack and see what we're gonna do the rest of the day. It took us about 4 hours, and we're not super experienced hikers. We do this maybe a couple times a year. So I think for most people that are in reasonably good shape, this would be a pleasurable hike. We enjoyed it.